Hey everybody, Heroes Routine here.
So yesterday a while ago, I don't know when I'm gonna post the video. I'm making this like an hour or two after I just posted my Godzilla X Kong New Empire movie review. So basically in the review I mentioned how Skar King was weak. And yes, he really is weak in this movie. Hang on, you're gonna hear some noise. I'm moving around a little bit. Okay, I don't know I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, like, see, I was thinking Skar King was going to be a little bit equal to Kong, and then Kong was going to surpass him using the Beast Gauntlet. Like, I thought their first fight, Skar King would be getting dominated. Like, no, Kong would be, like, handily beaten in their fight. But he was not. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie. Spoiler alert, spoiler. Kong, like, okay, in the first fight, Skar King gets a little bit of hits on Kong, and he outmaneuvers him a bit, but that's only for a brief second, because the moment Kong got his hands on Skar King, he was beating him. So much so, like, Skar King got thrown and instantly called for Shimo. The moment Kong threw him, his boys were going to come in, then he called for Shimo. So it's like he's either a coward or he knew offhand that he was no match for Kong. He's not as big as Kong. He doesn't have the mass as Kong, but he's more agile. So I thought that would, and he has a weapon with a longer reach. So I thought that would play a factor into it, but it didn't. Skar King just is, yeah, he's yeah, no, he is the weakest MonsterVerse villain to date. He obviously can't beat Shimo. He can't beat Ghidorah. He definitely can't beat King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah would murder this guy. He is no match for Mecha Godzilla. And he couldn't stop them. Probably couldn't beat. Well, no, he might be able to beat a Muto. But anyway. So, where do I rank? Like, in terms of ranking, I'm going to put Skar King under, I'm going to put Skar King under, like, he's above the Mutos, but one-on-one, not at the same time, any one of the Mutos, but that's just about it. So he's not like he's a pushover, but he's not a pushover. I mean, like, the moment he lost control of, actually, before he lost control of Shimo, dude was getting thrown around, and when Kong got that Beast Gauntlet, ooh, and Kong very rarely hit him with the Beast Gauntlet and stuff. He was more using his hands for him, so Kong just outclassed Skar. Skar King he had no business being in this fight. He really had no absolute business being in this fight. Now, to his credit, he does do a little bit of something. Like, he's smart and he knows how to use his environment to his advantage. Like, in the final fight, he uses the whip to grab a building. Kong would punch the building, destroying it, and and Skar King hid within like the dust cloud, and then snuck up and hit Kong. But again, it's like Kong was shaking off all his stuff. Kong hit him so hard that he knocked his teeth out. Skar King couldn't do anything of that sort. I mean, this, the first fight, I think Skar King just outmaneuvered Kong. He didn't outmuscle Kong. Because that don't make no sense. Like, every time he fought, Skar King was getting beat up. Unless he was, like, punching on some low-level thugs or something. But, yeah. I heard Godzilla X Kong is supposed to be getting, like, the director is eyeing a trilogy, so we have to see how this does financially. But, if he gets another movie, Skar King, I'm going to put him on the fodder level. Because right now, for as far as I'm concerned, this is going to be the last one. But if he gets if there's another movie and Kong gets another power up, which I believe will happen, Scar. That's a shame. I have no words, y'all. That's just like I said. I knew he was gonna lose. I watched the review, not a review. I saw someone who covers kaiju's and stuff, like a MonsterVerse fan channel. They were saying how the early reviews, some people said Scar King was a bad villain. He got beat too easily. I won't say too easily, but he did get beat easily. Heck, Shimo was more of a threat to him, and Shimo didn't even want to fight half the time. So that's the moment, he had his whip was broken. Heck, he wrapped the whip around Kong, but it couldn't even draw blood. So it's and I say this because if you see, the whip has like little bony points on it. So you would think he would draw blood from Kong, but no, he doesn't. He doesn't draw this was just embarrassing all around, y'all. But I ain't gonna drag this on too long. Scar King's pretty weak. Heck, I think Ghidorah. Honestly, I know Ghidorah can beat him in a 1v1. But I think Ghidorah might be able to take on all the great apes, because every great ape other than Kong was weak. Because Kong beat 3 of them, or 2 of them with Zuko giving a little bit of help to the apes at first. Mothra presumably took out the entire great ape foot soldiers who were who came to attack the human camp in the Hollow Earth. And then, I just spent 6 minutes talking about how Scar King sucked. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I think Ghidorah could beat the entire Kong speed, other than Kong. I think he could beat Scar King and all his foot soldiers by himself. Heck, Mecha Godzilla too. Well, no, definitely Mecha Godzilla. But yeah, he does dodge Godzilla's atomic breaths pretty fluently, even better than Kong. But that's just about all he does. He does a little something, but he ain't really nothing. Scar King was weak. He was just mind-blowingly weak. But this is Hero 310. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.